What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to episode 3 of the BC Auto Podcast.
Yeah, episode 3. We're back 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, this is more than a lot of people make it, but still not enough. We're going to keep bothering you week by week with just us yapping about random stuff.
Oh, yeah. Got so much stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
I have been writing down anything and everything.
Well, it's the type of thing where if anything pops into your head, you just write it down just in case it's a talking point for something.
Yeah. And, I mean, usually the stuff I think of, probably is.
Yeah.
And, in my mind anyway.
Well, I mean, you've looked through my notes, and there's just random stuff in there. But
Yeah.
it's like something that maybe could come up one day, or if we need something to discuss. It's just, might as well write it down, because if you don't, then you're going to lose it, and then you're like, we don't know what to talk about.
Yeah. It's always better to have more things.
Yeah.
Than have to think of stuff on the fly.
The nice thing is, with the topics that we want to stick to in the automotive industry, we will never run out of things to talk about, really. I mean, there's always stuff going on there. There's so much history we have yet to cover.
Yeah, I mean, there's, past and future.
Right.
That, we're always going to have.
Yeah, so that's
to talk about.
Really nice about just going in the direction that we are choosing to go in. And it's gonna be a fun ride. You got something prepared for us today?
Yeah.
We normally record on Saturdays, but
Yep.
I was busy yesterday, so we're recording today on Sunday. Which means the NASCAR race is on, and I have that turned off to the side. So if I zone out for a second, don't mind me.
Oh, yeah, we were watching a little bit of it earlier.
Yeah, a couple wrecks have already happened.
Yeah.
Pretty big ones.
All right, so it is still February.
It is still February, believe it or not.
It is still February. We're almost out.
Yes.
But the entirety of the Midwest just recently had a false spring.
Yes.
And it got up to 60 degrees for a good, 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. Well,
it got up.
It was between 50 and 60 for almost a week.
For the majority. Yeah, the highs were. I got out and did a halfway detail of my truck.
Oh, yeah?
And that was very nice.
Yeah. It's always nice cleaning up your car.
Yeah.
I just cleaned out my car a couple days ago, too. I had a bunch of stuff in there, and I cleaned it all
Yeah.
out.
So, yeah, I took everything out. I gave it a wash, all the interior and everything. Vacuumed out all the carpets, and then I bought drill brushes for detailing a long time ago, actually, because I wanted to get into that.
Yeah.
Car detailing and stuff. Try to start a business. Never happened. Never happened. I had a whole thing going and everything. I bought all the equipment for it, but it never ended up happening.
Right.
So I have all this stuff just sitting there, all these sprays and different cleaners and everything. So I got out and used all those, and it made me really think about how a lot of people don't do that.
Don't do what?
Take care of their car.
Oh, yeah.
They might take care of it mechanically, they can...
Well, do what needs to be done when it needs to be done.
Yeah, exactly.
But.
They might get oil changes, when they're supposed to, and, replace bulbs as needed, but a lot of people just trash the interior of their car, and that's kind of sad.
Yeah, you're talking to
honestly.
me. I worked in a dealership for 2 months a year ago, doing detailing, detailing cars. And the stuff that we would get in on trade-ins, they were filthy.
Yeah, it's just there's an artist, a music artist that I really like. Hone Stav is his name. He has, one of his lyrics is my car is a piece of crap, but I still keep it clean.
Oh, yeah.
And I think more people should take that to heart.
Yeah.
Especially, spring cleaning and stuff. Get out there and give it some love.
Right.
Because you're driving it probably every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
People drive their cars all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's what they spend the most time in outside of work at home, I bet. So.
Yeah, and you need to feel as comfortable as you can in your car because of the fact that you spend so much time in it, and so having a clean car, it's the same thought of having a clean room. I mean, if you have a clean room, your mind's a little more clear and you feel a little better, more comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I got in like the next day after I did it, and I'm like, holy crap! Oh, it's so clean in here.
Yeah.
It just felt super good.
Yeah, usually in the summer I keep up with my car quite a bit, but over the winter stuff just piles up in the back seat and whatnot, and so my back seat's pretty much unusable. And then that warm week I got in and I took everything out of it, and it's pretty much empty now. And every day I get out of work and I go to throw my lunchbox in the passenger seat, I'm like, oh wait, I can throw it in the seat behind me because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
I just had people last night in my back seat for the first time in forever. Because nobody can use my back seat ever.
That must be nice, yeah.
Sweet.
I can do the same thing now, because, I get a bunch of stuff from work, because, I mean, they're just getting rid of stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, cool, I can take that. Usually it just sits there.
Yeah.
Sits in my truck, and then I just don't do anything with it, but now everything's finally out of there. And, I can, have people back there if I really need to now, which is good.
Yeah, it's always nice to have at least a spot or two for passengers, just because you never know when. Like I couldn't sit here and tell you that I take people in my car all the time because I don't. Yeah. But it's nice to be able to if necessary.
Yeah, if you're ever going out and you're
like last night my girlfriend and I met this random couple and we were gonna go from one place to another. I'm like, you guys can just hop in. You don't need to walk. You don't need to find an Uber. You can just hop in the back seat of my car.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think more people should just take a little bit of time, even like maybe once a week, just take the trash out.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that helps. That helps a lot.
Well, and a couple of the big things are just like dust and spots everywhere, whether it's on the dash or in the middle console or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's a huge thing. And then the floors. If you just get a vacuum and a set of like interior wipes, that's all you really need.
Yeah.
Because you just vacuum out the floors once, maybe 3 times a month, 2 or 3 times a month, just when it needs it.
Yep.
Because that makes the floors all nice, the carpet's all clean, and then
wipe off your dash.
Yeah, just
and then
the
all the way
wipes
up there under the windshield. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a pack of McGuire's interior wipes, and I just when the dash gets dusty, run it along the dash. And then right on the middle console, just some random spots show up. I don't know if it's coffee or whatnot, but they'll just show up everywhere. Mm-hmm. I wipe along there. Looks great. Yeah. You don't need to go crazy with products.
The difference it can make. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit of effort.
Yeah. I am excited for when the weather truly warms up, though, because I do have probably a couple $100 in products sitting in my basement right now.
Yeah, same thing with me.
Just waiting to come out. I'm excited to be able to clean my car. Last summer I kept up on it pretty well. I cleaned it probably once a week, a deep clean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you kept all your cleaning supplies in your trunk too.
Yeah, yep. I don't know if I'll keep them on me anymore, but at least to get them out of the basement would be nice. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited for the warm weather. And I know you mentioned you've had drill brushes for a while, with just a connector onto a drill.
Right. I need to plug my drill in. I'll do that after this.
Yeah. So I, toward the end of last summer, I went and bought an attachment, a brush attachment for my drill, and I never used it, mostly because I didn't have the right, or what I wanted for the right product to put on things to use it with, and then, weather got colder and I just didn't get the opportunity to use it.
Yeah. Right.
But during that warm week when I cleaned out my back seat, I noticed that my rear seats were all covered in stains and just spotty and whatnot, and they looked terrible.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the perfect opportunity, because I also went and bought, like carpet and upholstery. I think that one's also McGuire's.
Oh, all right.
It's one of those cans that sprays, but it has like its own brush attachment on the cap. I don't know if you've seen those. You see that with home carpet cleaner stuff too. Yeah. So I got that, and I sprayed a decent amount on the my seats are like leather around the outside and then cloth in the middle.
That's right.
Yeah,
They are.
it's weird. It's stupid. I hate it.
Yeah, pick one or the other.
Right. And so on just the cloth part, I sprayed like a decent amount of that carpet and upholstery product, and then took a drill brush to it, pretty much max force,
Yeah.
and just went over it a couple times, in lines, up and down, side to side,
Yep.
and then just took a microfiber cloth and wiped excess.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, do you have like a extractor
I don't.
tool?
I
thing?
don't. No, I should invest in one of those, but it's pretty expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
No.
I actually have. I don't have one of those, but I have a steamer
Okay.
with a couple
yeah.
different attachments.
Yeah.
Everything. I haven't used it. It's sitting in the box still.
We should use it this summer. See if
Yeah,
there's
I
any
need to
stains
get it
on your
out
truck.
because there's especially in the door jambs and everything,
Mhm.
and then above the seal, like on the door, is super hard to get to. That
Yeah.
needs to be cleaned out, and I think that will be the perfect tool
Yeah.
for the job, just to get all those small details out. Because honestly, that's what's going to make the biggest difference, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
is getting every tiny little detail. Because then you won't even notice anything being dirty.
Right.
Because everything will be clean
Right.
at that point.
Yeah, but between that drill brush and then the carpet and upholstery cleaner, my seats went from brown and stained to black again.
Nice.
And it worked better than I thought it would. I was kind of skeptical of it at first, but after doing it, they look great. And I'm excited to do it on my actual floors once the weather gets warm again.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, after that week of warm, it started snowing again, and now
I
there's
know.
snow
yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah, it snowed like the day after.
Yeah.
It was 60 degrees. Come on.
Slow
Mother
mo.
Nature, please make up your mind.
That's Michigan for you.
Yeah, that's where we live. Well, I mean, yeah, we tend to have at least one
Fall, spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're probably going to have another one.
You think so?
Probably.
I think we're gonna sit right around 30 degrees for another couple weeks here, maybe 40, and then after that we should be good to go. That's my game. It's my guess, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
It's my
see.
guess.
I'm just ready to get my motorcycle back out, like, fully.
Yeah. Yeah. You rode
I
it
did.
once.
Yeah, I got it back out. Here, I'll put up a little video of it trying to start. Uh-oh. Because it was not doing very well. But yeah, she finally started back up. Took her out for a ride.
Mhm.
It's very nice.
Yeah, you had a bit of struggle starting her up because she hadn't been running all winter long.
Yeah, and then I actually stored it outside for a little bit because we needed room in our garage.
Yeah.
Completely covered and everything.
Yeah.
But still, out in the elements, which is
Not the best thing ever for it.
no, not good. Not good. But yep, she is doing well now. Full tank premium gas.
That'll
so
help.
yeah, I'll probably go out and give it a quick start here and there, just so
Yeah, just every few
nothing rots
days.
away. Yeah,
Every few days, let her run for 5 minutes ish.
yeah.
Just keep.
It
fluids
is
going
in the
through it.
garage now, though.
That's good.
Which is good.
That is good.
I put it back in the garage, so
Yeah. Just letting the fluids run through it. I mean, that's good with any motor,
mhm.
really.
Yeah. There's one place in. I'm not even gonna try because I don't know where it is. There's a place on planet Earth
Okay.
that is like the coldest habitable city.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, and the vehicles that they need to have there are required to run like 24/7.
Oh, they can't.
They
turn
can't
Off.
turn them off, otherwise they won't start again.
Interesting.
Yeah, the engines are just constantly running.
So it's probably somewhere up north by the Arctic Circle, I assume.
Probably, yeah, or like, yeah. I was like, I'm not even gonna try. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know where it is.
You just saw it somewhere?
I know it exists. It's out there somewhere. But yeah, they can't turn them off. I'm pretty sure they're all running diesel too.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, just
Well,
so I
if
mean.
they turn them off, they'd have to plug them in anyway if they're diesel.
Yeah, right.
Just to keep the coils warm. Something like that. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah. But that's kind of crazy to me, honestly, because the amount of engine maintenance must be insane. I mean, how do you even do stuff when the engine is running?
Well, I bet they could turn them off. They probably have heated garages up there. I'm sure the shops are heated.
Yeah.
So when they do need maintenance, they probably have heated shops that they'll be able to turn them off in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like if I lived up there, I would definitely have a heated garage to where I can pull in and turn it off.
Yeah.
Because running 24/7 is pretty nuts. Now, I've seen recently a couple of times Honda in like, I think the 90s maybe,
Mm-hmm.
put a Civic in like a research center almost, and just I forget, was it 60 days or something like that? 6 days, 60 days, something like that. They just ran it, just had it driving, just to
Jeez.
prove that they could have it run for a long time.
Oh, wow.
I forget exactly.
Like just a normal Civic?
Yeah, it's just a Civic. they had it inside, so they had the exhaust pumped out with a vent.
Oh, right. But it was just sitting there running?
Sitting there running, they had something on the gas pedal to where it was spinning tires as if it was driving. And yeah, they just
Jeez.
they must have set cruise control at a certain speed and just drove it.
Do you know how many miles it
No,
got up to?
I never looked into that that far, but they just literally just wanted to prove that it could run
That's
for a long
crazy.
time without stopping.
They probably shut off because it ran out of oil.
Wouldn't have burned through oil like that.
What? 60 days straight?
Yeah.
Depending on how many miles that is.
Well,
Well, miles, I guess, because it's not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
but it's not like it's losing oil.
No, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, it just shows you how incredible.
How they don't make them like they used to anymore.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'd be curious to
'Cause
see if they did it again.
Well, if anybody does it right now, I don't know if it would last that long.
Probably not.
Ford would get the doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Something's wrong.
Yeah, BMW definitely won't last. Get
No.
check engine light an hour in.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish somebody would do a test like that again nowadays because
Mm-hmm.
I truly don't believe that anything could do that again.
No.
I mean, Civics in general are a great car, but even back in the 90s, they were something else.
Yeah. I mean, with new stuff nowadays, I mean, it's really hard to get data on that unless you do a specific test like that. I mean, because they're new cars. You know, they haven't been on the road for that long. So, I mean, I've seen a couple cars that have. I mean, this is in kilometers. I don't know how many miles that is because we're American.
Yeah, we're American.
But cars can get up to like 1 million kilometers.
Yeah. Newer ones?
I think they're like, yeah, late 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
Cars.
Well, that's what made Toyota and Honda get such good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them were Toyotas.
Yeah. That's what made them get such big names is they do something with their cars that just makes them last forever.
Yeah.
But even the newer ones they can't get up there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what they're doing. It's like, are they trying to cut costs or? Because I mean, our technology is hopefully better than it was.
Yeah, it should
back
be.
then. It should be, right.
But I think, and nobody can prove this except the people that know what's going on, but the assumption is they just want you to buy more cars. They want to make more
Yeah,
money off
yeah,
of you, so
purposefully.
they're not gonna make your car.
Well, I mean,
last as long.
they do that with warranty anyway. You know, they
Yeah.
purposefully build their cars so it breaks down as soon as the warranty ends.
So coming from my dad, so I can't fact check this, but newer RVs, like the 2021 to 2023 area,
Yeah.
and then I'm pretty sure it's with vehicles too, is that manufacturers will intentionally make something go wrong on their vehicle and produce something cheaper, just because fixing that is cheaper than making it better.
Really?
So like if you were to buy an RV in that time frame, there's something in it that will purposefully is made cheaper and will go wrong, and they know it'll go wrong. And they would rather you bring it to them to have it fixed because it's cheaper for them to do that than to make that part better on all of their RVs.
Gosh. No way that's cheaper. Are you serious?
It is.
It'd have to be like 3 to 4 times the cost to make it better. Because, I mean, they're bringing it in anyway. So, like, if the cheaper part, rather than the part that's going to last a long time, say is like 20% of the cost,
Mm-hmm.
then, I mean, I don't know.
Well, let's say you expect an RV to have a life of 100,000 miles. Usually they're going to be less longer than that, especially the older
Yeah,
ones. But
it's probably pretty low, especially if you're
But
going cross country.
let's say for argument's sake, an RV lasts 100,000 miles
Okay.
in its life. If you can spend $5,000 each part that lasts 50,000 miles, you're going to do that rather than spend $15,000 to $20,000 on a part that lasts 100,000 miles.
I guess. I feel like that just turns people away, though. Well, maybe not.
Yeah,
though.
unless they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
If they're just an old couple that's retired and rich and want to get an RV to travel the country, they're going to get a nice one, and they don't think about what's under the hood or what could go
right.
wrong
I
with it.
mean, they're probably not, too, like, mechanically inclined.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, there's
Can't
manufacturers that intentionally will screw you over, just to save themselves money and charge you more.
that's
And it doesn't
ridiculous.
matter if it's a cheaper part to them because they're going to charge you the same amount as if it was an expensive part.
Yeah. That's
ridiculous.
crazy. That's crazy.
And we all know about it, but there's nothing we can do about it because we got to keep buying cars.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like we can. Yeah, that's what's hard about, like, boycotting.
Yeah.
Is you have to get everybody on board.
Yeah, and
And-
most people need that thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
You
That's
need it to go through your everyday life.
Yeah. It's just not gonna happen. So.
Like
yeah.
my commute is about 45 minutes right now. If I didn't have a car and I had to ride a bicycle, that ain't happening.
Yeah. Seriously.
I have to drive a car.
And like you can't take public transportation out there either.
No, there's nothing on that route that just it
No.
doesn't. Yeah,
I mean, I can't take public transportation now. That's actually a big thing too. Public transportation. Holy crap. We need more public transportation.
I disagree because it really pisses me off when buses stop in front of me.
Well, that's a you problem. I think.
I bet most people would agree.
Anyway, so where I live like I can be downtown in the city in 15 minutes.
Right.
I cannot take a bus to the city where I live currently. There's no bus stops to the city.
There's not ones that even make a bunch of stops on the way but end up getting to the city.
Nope. The nearest one is on.
Okay.
That's the nearest bus stop. Yeah, which is like 8 miles away.
Yeah. So
From
what are you
here?
supposed to, if you didn't have a car
Exactly.
and you wanted to take the bus to the city, what are you supposed to do? Walk 8 miles just to ride the bus?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my commute time is going to be like 4 hours total there and back.
So I do see your argument with that, but I'm not going to back it up because I don't like the buses.
I just think.
Lately, school buses have been pissing me off too because school buses have been pissing me off because there's a couple that are on my route to work, and there was one day, I think earlier this past week, where I was driving and not fully paying attention, but
Mhm.
obviously paying attention enough to where I'm going to be safe on the road.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
You should probably do that all the time.
But like kind of zoning out and just focusing on what I was driving, and I did notice the school bus on the other lane, on the other side of the road, and it was coming at me.
Yeah.
And couldn't tell if it was slowing down or not. Wasn't really caring that much about it. All of a sudden, it comes to a stop, and it seemed like a pretty sudden stop. And it was like here, and I was driving here, and it stopped, and then I was almost up to it, and I just heard her laying on the horn.
Oh, did the little stop sign thing come out?
I looked at her, I slammed on my brakes, and I was almost to a stop when the lights turned on and the stop sign came out. It's like, I would have been long past you.
Yeah, you're supposed to put those before you stop.
Yeah, before they actually stop.
Yeah.
It's like, I actually could have gone through there and would have had no issue, because the stop sign was not out yet. Your lights were not on yet.
Yeah.
Why are you laying on your horn at me? What am I supposed to do? Stop and let a bus pass every single time they pass me? No.
Maybe that's what they expect. I don't know.
I don't know, but that really pissed me off.
I don't know. I think public transportation is really important,
Okay.
especially.
Well, I mean, not everybody has the opportunity to have a car.
Exactly. Yeah, and I mean, like I've said before, if there was a bus stop, like where I could walk there in like 10 minutes, I would absolutely take the bus to work.
Yeah?
I would.
Would that be cheaper than having
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It only costs like. It's not that expensive.
Well, what is it, like $5-ish?
Yeah, I was gonna say probably 3 to 5, depending on where you're going.
Well, let's go on the high end of that and say $5. That's $50 a week. Round trip.
I guess, yeah.
You work 5 days a week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that would be $50 a week, round trip. Which, do you fill up your truck every week?
Not every week.
Okay, well there you go. And it's only what?
Yeah.
60 maybe to fill your truck?
Depending on gas. Right now, yeah, it's about like 65, I want to say, to
Yeah.
fill it up completely from empty.
So really, it wouldn't be any cheaper for you to take that, but if it's more convenient, maybe.
Yeah. Especially like during the winter. You know, it's having a car, your own car is nice. But sometimes I don't want to drive in the snow.
Yeah, but then you're putting your life in somebody else's hands rather than your own.
I guess.
Well, I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
So like, I agree with some things you're saying, but some things is like,
Yeah.
I already hate riding passenger with anybody else driving. Like, it really, really makes me nervous. So I couldn't take public transportation on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I love driving.
Yeah, you trust yourself more than
I trust
everybody
myself
else.
more than anybody else in the world.
Yeah.
I could have freaking one of the top drivers ever in the driver's seat, and I'm in the passenger seat, and I would rather me be driving.
Would you ever be a passenger for, like, someone driving a car on a racetrack?
Yes, only because I know that I wouldn't. If it's a professional, I know I wouldn't be able to do as good of a job. And I know that I would have a lot more fun going the speed and the cornering that they can do, rather than me trying it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, let's say hypothetically there was a day where I get invited to a track and I'm able to drive a car, I'd say, okay, you rock me through this first, like you run me through a couple laps, and I'll ride along with you, and then I want to take a shot at it.
You can actually do that.
I know.
Around here, I'm pretty sure.
Once a year in Detroit, I believe, there's you can pay like, it's really expensive.
It is. I've looked into it. It's really
like
expensive.
A Porsche GT3 RS, I believe, is like $300 for like a lap or two.
Yeah, I was like, per lap.
Yeah.
It's ridiculously expensive.
But it is available. You can go do that, and
Mhm.
it's I think they travel with a bunch of different cars like that.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah. Let's see if this podcast takes off or not.
It's gonna.
But if we do get the opportunity if we do get the opportunity to do that because of this podcast, we will film it and we will let you know how it is and if it's actually worth that $300 a lap.
Filming that would be
legendary.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
To film that. Holy crap.
It'd be sick.
And to edit that too.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah. We could think of a lot of ideas to do with that if we got the opportunity to do that.
Mm-hmm.
We can make a lot of good content with that.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I did hear a stat a couple days ago that I have written down that I wanted to go over with you, and it's pretty mind-blowing.
Okay. I'm ready.
And then at the end of this, there is a rumor that's going around that's very intriguing, and we can talk about that. So this has to do mostly with price, costs of things.
Okay.
So what the stat I heard was the average price. Well, I'm going to preface this by saying this whole thing is about, especially in America, I don't know about it in the other countries, but especially in America, we are in a crisis when it comes to the price of vehicles.
Oh, yeah. We're in a crisis of everything.
Well, yes.
We're not going to get into that, but...
But especially the price of vehicles.
Yeah.
What it is the average price of a new car is now sitting at between $49,500 and $50,000.
$50,000.
Yes. The average price of a new car is about $50,000. Which is absolutely insane because growing up, that's what we thought a really nice pickup truck, like heavy-duty pickup truck was worth.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as I started hearing about, cars hitting 6 digits, I'm like, oh my God.
You have to pay $100,000 for a vehicle?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And now the average is
$50,000. Yeah. For an average price of a new car. That's all cars. Like, a lot of sedans are getting up there. So that makes the average monthly payment between $730 and $750.
$700.
That is for new cars. That is the average of what people are paying a month. That's absolutely ridiculous.
No wonder people are going homeless. That's
right.
That's rent payment right there.
Yeah. So that people are stretching their loans out longer, which I didn't even know this was possible.
For what, like 60 or 72?
People are stretching loans to 7 or 8 years on a vehicle just to afford a monthly payment.
So 96 months is 8 years.
Yep. Just to afford the monthly payment. And
holy crap.
That, interest rates are also higher, so they're gonna add thousands onto the total price of the vehicle.
No kidding. And that doesn't even include like all the dealership markups.
Right.
And
dealership markups is a whole nother thing.
Yeah. Like market price influence or whatever.
Well, the Honda, what is it, the Prelude? The new Honda Prelude?
Yeah.
That they just released? Honda priced it out at like between $40,000 and $50,000. Dealerships are listing it for between $60,000 and $70,000. I'm not kidding.
Oh my God.
That is a fact.
This is why we need to just... Well, I mean, we can't, because if you order it or try to order it from the website, it's like, oh yeah, we'll send it to this dealership and you can buy it from there.
Yeah.
You can't even buy it straight from the company anymore.
No, you literally, if you go to a dealership website, it says build and price, and you go and build exactly what you want.
Yeah.
And then it says check for inventory.
Yeah.
Because it forces you to go to a dealership.
Oh, gosh.
Because the manufacturer knows that if the dealership marks it up, they're still going to make more money. Because the dealership buys the cars from them.
Who is buying these still?
Every day.
I don't get it. Who's buying that?
I don't know. Now, the only way to save yourself is to have a high down payment. Like, that's the only way.
Yeah, or a trade-in.
Or a trade-in, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
Or lease. A lot of people are leasing. That's honestly what is happening now. Is everybody leases their cars. Because, I mean, they're promised like $300 payment for a lease.
Yeah, but you're still paying off of the total cost of the car. So it's still going to be a high monthly payment. It's not going to be as high.
Yeah.
And they can't change that price. So if the value of that vehicle increases, it's still going to be the same as what you're paying for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there's ways to help yourself. It's just not something we should have to do.
No, not at all. There should be other solutions, and what's happening right now with all that is just not it.
Yeah. So the average price of a new car being $50,000, it makes the average monthly payment between $730 and $750 a month. High interest rates add thousands of dollars to that what you're paying on the car.
Yeah.
People are stretching out loans 7 to 8 years, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's a third of like a mortgage.
Yeah.
Because 30-year mortgage.
Mm-hmm. So it increases negative equity rolling over, because if somebody wants to buy another new car, usually trade-in values are less than you could actually get for the car, because the dealership has to sell it for more than that.
Yeah.
Which they never have an issue doing.
Of course not.
No.
They can do whatever they want.
They're just trying to make more money.
Yeah.
But yeah, increase in negative equity rollover. But the people that are sitting here and considering this and know these numbers are like, well, I'm just going to go buy a used car then. Okay. But that just increases the amount of people that are buying used cars, which means used cars are valued at more than they should be.
Yeah.
Which is, that doesn't help us either, because...
No. And I mean, the same thing, if you buy a used car at a dealership, there's still going to be markups. There's still going to be interest.
Right. My car, the highest I've been offered for a trade-in on my car was $4,000. That's the highest I've been offered.
It's
$4,000.
No way.
I have 115,000 miles. I've gotten all of the major issues fixed on it.
Yeah.
I have put a total, including the cost of the car, we've gone over this before in a previous episode, but about $22,000, somewhere between 22 and 25, I think. And I have been offered $4,000 on trade-in. And
wow.
I know for a fact, if I were to sell it on my own, I could get $8,000 for it. However, I still have a loan out on this car, and the bank holds the title. So if I were to sell this on a private party, like just on my own to somebody, I would have to then take them into the bank and get this title switched over from through the bank, and then also have them take over that loan.
Right.
That's just all kinds of unnecessary pain in the butt work that it's just so inconvenient that I might as well go and take that $4,000 offer and then roll over the negative equity.
Yeah, or I mean, there's the other, I guess, real option is, they give you a cashier's check for the amount of the loan, and then you pay that off so you can get the title,
right,
and then do the transfer that way. But I mean, then the money isn't going to you; it's going toward the car.
Right, and that person has to be in agreement to where they're giving me money to pay off the car, which then I probably wouldn't get anything for unless I mark up the car.
Right, yeah, for more than what the loan is worth. Yeah.
For more than what the loan is. So I really wouldn't get much out of that, and they would have to be in agreement to where they're giving me that check and they don't get to take the car yet.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
And
there.
I highly doubt many people are going to want to do that.
No. So yeah, I guess the first option is, I mean, really the only way for a private party sale.
Yeah. Is to go through that whole inconvenience of going to the bank with the buyer and doing all that. But the easiest way to get rid of this car right now would be to take it to a dealership as a trade-in, take the negative equity, because I currently still owe more than I've been offered for a trade-in.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to do. So I'm going to sit here with this car for now and deal with it.
For now, yeah.
Hopefully by the end of the summer I can get into something new. We'll see.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, so this rumor that's floating around, I don't have I have a liable source, but not it's not coming straight from these people.
Okay.
But the rumor is coming from Ford.
Okay.
They might be considering producing an affordable vehicle lineup again. So is
affordable going to be the average, or is it going to be affordable?
that's That's going to be a huge question, especially when they release these vehicles. But obviously, you all know that Ford has discontinued all of their sedans and like the Escape and Edge and whatnot.
Yeah, they're
So
all gone, unfortunately.
Fiesta, Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, which you will know all of those names. Like, those are all good sellers for the history of Ford.
Yeah.
But they discontinued those a handful of years back, and the Escape and Edge most recently. And they wouldn't be bringing those back necessarily, but they would be producing a new line of sedans. I don't know about compact SUVs, but sedans, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a new line of them. So there would be completely new models. They would not share the name of any of those former ones.
I don't think they should. I think it should be something new.
Because they would change it enough to where it wouldn't be the same car.
Exactly, yeah.
And
I mean, they haven't had any of those. It's like, what, like 2022
2020 was the last year for the Fusion and Focus, I believe.
Yeah, so.
The Focus, if not beforehand.
Yeah, been 6 years now. They
Yeah.
can't just bring something back.
No. Well, you could. Like, it would be awesome if Pontiac would come back. But they would have to do it right.
Yeah.
Like, if Ford were to bring those cars back, they would have to bring those cars back, not just a whole new sedan and put Focus or Fusion on it.
Yeah.
Because that wouldn't be a Focus
Right.
or a Fusion. That would be a whole different car. It's exactly what the issue with, like, the Mach-E or the new Camaro, which I haven't heard a confirmation from GM about, but I have seen a lot from many different sources about it.
I haven't seen much about that specifically.
Oh, you're gonna be pissed off. But the way
Okay.
they made with the Mach-E, they made a whole new car and put the Mustang logo on it and called it a Mustang. That's just not how you should do it.
No, it shouldn't have been.
So maybe they're gonna try to right their wrong with the new sedan.
Yeah, we'll see.
And if it's truly an affordable sedan, I mean, they should take a page out of Honda's book, and their brand new Civics are $30,000 to $35,000.
Yeah.
So they should make this new sedan right around $30,000.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
it's still crazy expensive, but for today's market, that would be considered affordable for a brand new car.
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna put the label affordable, I mean, I guess it is still just a rumor, but if they're gonna put the label affordable on it, then I mean, it needs to compete with other affordable options.
Yeah, and probably the most affordable sedan, brand new, is going to be the Civic. So if you're going to look, and it's a great car. So if you're going to look to compare, look at the Civic. It better be a good car, and it better be $25,000 to $30,000, maybe up to $35,000.
Yep.
For brand new.
Yeah, and reliable.
Yeah, that's going to be Ford's biggest issue, is making it reliable. I am a lifelong standby Ford. Like, I'm a Ford guy.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
Ford.
you are.
I take Fords back more often than I should, especially with
with your car.
especially with my car that I have had so many issues with.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they need to make sure that it's a reliable car, especially with everything we've talked about today already. Is people intentionally doing things to make cars not last as long.
Yeah, they just. I don't know. I don't have much faith for the future of the car market.
Yeah. Well, that Camaro that I mentioned, this is also a rumor because I haven't heard confirmation from GM. But you guys can help us in the comments if you have heard more than we have. But they obviously discontinued the Camaro, I believe, at the end of 2023, but the 2024 model year was the last ones to roll off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think last year sometime in 2025, somebody said something about them bringing the Camaro back. You ready to be mad? As an all-electric 4-door.
What? Are you serious?
I'm
What?
dead serious.
That's not even a Camaro.
No, it's not.
Not even close.
But it's going to have that ZL1 front end that they also put on like the Blazers and the newer Chevys.
Oh,
which
yeah.
looks really sick. But they're going to have the fake grill because it's going to be electric, so they don't need any air intake.
Right.
So, yeah, I wonder, we could probably put a picture up there for them to see.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, 4-door. I don't know if it's going to be big enough to be a compact SUV, it might be a sedan. But one of the two.
Man, I don't know how I feel about that.
And they're gonna put Camaro on it.
Come on, no.
Like, why? You know you're gonna piss more people off than you're gonna make happy. Significantly more. Why would you do it?
Yeah,
And
there's no way that that's gonna make you money in the long run.
no,
There's no
I don't
way.
know. See, and I haven't heard anything new about it since the whole Dodge fiasco went on. So I don't know if they saw the electric Charger tank and they're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't do that. We should be smart. But
Should be.
now, if they were to take a Chevy and make it all electric, a sedan or a compact SUV, which they already have the Equinox EV,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe the Blazer EV. But if they were to make a all electric sedan, but not put the Camaro word on it, not call it a Camaro, I'm sure that would actually be decent.
Probably. Yeah.
Like, that's going to compete with Tesla. There's not many electric sedans. Like, electric vehicles are mostly in the SUV or compact SUV.
Yeah, in the SUV range. Because, yeah, all of, like, Hyundai's stuff is SUV.
Yeah. Well, and then
I mean, I guess, like, the Elantra.
do they have an electric Elantra?
I think maybe, I don't know.
Okay, we'd have to look into that. But yeah, there's not many besides Tesla electric sedans.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if one of the when Ford releases their sedan, if
Yeah,
Ford
it'll be
releases it, they
competition.
do a maybe an electric version and a gas version, just to appeal to both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Because
Because I bet, I mean, you know, the market is unfortunately leaning toward electric at the moment.
yeah, we're progressively gonna get there.
Yeah.
And we just need to come to terms to that and not throw fits about it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, we're always going to have options.
Yeah,
You know?
they just need to know that we needed the options, and not just try to push electric on everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
Um,
that's the big thing. Because, like, if they do try to, you know, push new electric cars that are going to be, you know, $50,000-$60,000, I mean, there's probably going to be, you know, a decent amount of people who will still end up buying those, especially, like, you know, business owners and, you know, people who have disposable income.
Yeah. Well, I've seen a lot of like fleet vehicles for work vehicles.
Yeah.
They have gone to like electric or at least hybrid. Like I saw a Silverado EV earlier this week that was a company vehicle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I didn't realize that until I passed it, which is stupid on my part, but
Yeah, I just saw Nissan Frontier as a work vehicle. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. But they don't even have a hybrid option yet. Like Nissan's doing well with appealing to the buyer's interest.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
I think so. I think they're doing.
They Nissan also just released a new line of Nismo vehicles. Like they're taking daily drivers and making them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, performance capable.
Okay.
And putting the Nismo name on
I
them.
was
Which
just gonna say I haven't even heard that much about Nissan
lately, yeah.
Yeah. They've just been staying under the radar.
Right. Yeah, there's I think maybe a sedan and a compact SUV and a full size SUV they have the Nismo name on them now, and they're just a little bit more performance enhanced, which it's not going to make that much of a difference, but to the daily driver, to the normal everyday person, it's a difference. It probably has a price difference too. Like it's probably ridiculously expensive, but
Yeah.
but I mean, maybe a group of people want it, and so they did it. Like me being a Ford guy, I'm not a huge fan of Dodge. It's not just because they're Dodge, but because of some of the things they do.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm starting to not hate them quite as much because they are doing what all manufacturers should do and appealing to the buyer's interests.
Yeah.
Tim Kuniskis is becoming one of my favorite people in the world because there was like 1 year that they took the 5.7 out of the Ram, and he came on publicly and was just like, that was the stupidest mistake we've ever made. Like, we should have never done that, and we're putting the 5.7 right back in there. And not only that, we're not only going to put the 5.7 Hemi in the Ram and continue to do that, but we're also going to put it in the Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah.
Which is... I'm not a fan of the Jeep Gladiator. I think it's really stupid. Why would you take the worst aerodynamic vehicle that's less aerodynamic than a cow and, put a pickup truck bed on it? I get why they did it, because it appeals to the Jeep Wrangler community, and that's a huge community, and that's a die on the hill community.
Very big, yeah.
And very strong. Like, they are very strong in their interests.
Yeah.
So I get why they did it, but that community, in my personal opinion, is delusional. So, because majority of them do not do what the Wrangler and the Jeep is made for, and that's off-roading.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot of them are, can't really say anything without getting canceled, but...
I really don't care. You just cancel me and don't cancel him. I'll sit behind the camera from now on. I don't care. Yeah, I Jeep community pisses me off. I mean, it's a cult. It's a cult. They have their own little wave. They have their stupid little duck thing.
Yeah, every single one, they have the ducks on the
Yes.
front. I'm like...
Even if it's not a
so
Wrangler
weird.
or a Rubicon. I mean,
I know.
A Cherokee will have it.
Yeah.
Stop. Just stop. You're not special.
They
In fact,
just
you're less
want-
than special.
They want to feel like they belong, and that's the only way
No.
they can do it.
They want everybody else to feel like they don't belong. That's what it is.
Some of them, definitely.
What is it? A three finger, so it's the thumb and the two. Oh, what's up, other Jeep? I'm not going to wave at anybody else because Jeeps are better. But they're not. There is almost no way that a Jeep is better than anything else. Sorry for this little rant, but I'm very passionate about this.
I don't know. I can't... I have no opinions on it, honestly. I don't have any experience. Like, I've never driven one.
Mm.
I don't think I've even been in a Jeep. So I can't...
I've been in a few.
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah. I get the only thing
don't-
that the Jeep had a higher, they had above everybody else was their off-road capabilities, but with the new Bronco that's out, that's one more spacious because Jeeps have no space inside. You were very uncomfortable sitting in those. But the off-road capability, the performance, I mean, the Bronco beats it in almost every category. And
Yeah.
you don't see Jeeps out there on the rally courses racing, but you got Broncos out there souped up and
Oh, yeah. Nobody wants to take a Jeep out there.
no,
Nobody wants that name on them.
no. So yeah, Jeep, their community is gonna stay strong, but they don't really have much of a reason to anymore besides being the Jeep community.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, this is
That's
is
all they've got going for them.
yeah,
They have to band together.
right. Stronger together than they will be apart. That's what we'll say for them.
So I don't know if you've been keeping up with things other than Ford.
A little bit here and there.
Have you seen what Audi is working on currently?
I haven't seen what they're working on.
They just debuted the RS5.
RS5, not just the S5.
The RS5.
So I've ridden in an S5 before, and it was
The S line, the whole S line is really good.
Yeah.
Especially if you get up to the S8. I mean, holy crap, S8s are sexy.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, they just debuted the RS5.
okay. Tell me about
It's very split down the middle in terms of how people feel about it, which is really interesting because, one, it is really heavy.
it. Is it?
It is a heavy car. I think it's like 5,900 pounds
Jeez, for a sedan?
For a sedan.
Are you kidding me?
It is
I
heavy.
have a heavy sedan, and I'm 3,700 pounds, I think.
Yeah. It's... I've seen so many jokes and, like, memes about how heavy this thing is.
Well, is there a reason for it being heavy?
I haven't looked into that.
And is there
specifically.
customizations you can make to make it lighter?
Probably not.
Okay.
I think that's, like, base. It's
Okay.
5,900. Or maybe it's, like, 58 and some change, but...
Yeah.
Somewhere
But
around
still,
there.
almost 6,000 pounds on a sedan. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's insane. So yeah, a lot of people are saying it's really heavy. It has no reason to be heavy. And then you have the other part of the community that's like, holy crap, this is the best sedan I've ever seen in my life. Like,
Well, is the power to weight ratio, is that good enough to where it's fine that it's heavy? Like,
I'm
what does
not
it put
sure.
out for?
I'm not
specs?
even sure. I'll find out and I'll put it on the screen.
Well, I can look it up real quick.
Okay, yeah, you can do that too. It's got a dual exhaust, but they couldn't decide whether they wanted it centered or out, so it's in the middle.
Oh, it's like one, like if this is the car, it's like here and here
Yeah.
rather than here or here.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I know. And they're big too, the exhaust tips. So I don't know.
Okay,
Looks kind
so
of weird, in my opinion.
here are the specs. I'll just read this. It says the 2026 Audi RS5 introduces a high-performance plug-in hybrid system or powertrain.
Yep, I knew it was a hybrid.
Yeah, which
I mean, the RS6 is a hybrid.
well, the freaking Corvette ZR1X is a hybrid powertrain.
Yeah, I feel like every like performance model is
Nowadays, yeah.
is a
Which
hybrid.
I don't hate. I mean, it's still a gas motor powering it.
Exactly.
It's
yeah.
just the powertrain is
yeah,
hybrid.
which is fine.
Which honestly is smoother.
Yeah.
It's just see, there are some ways that these advances in technology and these electric and hybrid stuff is a good thing. We
Yeah.
don't hate on all of it.
No. Well, even with like I think the RS6 actually has really crappy gas mileage even as a hybrid.
Oh, really?
It's got like max 25.
Well, it's a performance vehicle. Nobody buys that for the gas.
yeah, I think it's
mileage.
like 18 to 25. Something
Okay,
like that.
but that's still not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's kind of average.
Yeah. I mean, my car, I think if I were to drive in the city all day, every day, I would get like 18, 19.
Okay.
Now I drive in that sweet spot of getting good gas mileage, and I'm
Yeah,
getting-
right. I mean, you're kind of just cruising the whole way.
Right. And even with the stops that I make, like you have to consider all the stop signs I hit, so it's
Right.
sitting at about 26 and a half every time on a full tank.
Yeah. That's still pretty good though.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So this Audi RS5 with the plug-in hybrid powertrain, does that mean you have to plug it in? It's not just a gas-powered
Plug-in
hybrid?
Power. No. What? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess you guys can, I mean, we'll do our own research, but you guys can let us know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Combining a 2.9 liter twin turbo V6 with an electric motor for a total output of approximately 639 horsepower. 510 of that is from the gas engine. So
Yeah.
it probably
510 from a V6.
yeah. Yes, okay. But that's what it means by plug-in hybrid is that there is a separate electric motor. So it is a hybrid motor system. Not just the powertrain being hybrid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
But I still can't be mad about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's still 500 from gas. So.
The thing, and obviously Audi's German, right?
Yeah.
So obviously this isn't American, so they don't have their balls don't get tickled by putting a V8 in it. So they're not going to put a V8 in it.
Right.
Um,
Unfortunately.
Which American would.
Probably. Yeah.
So modern performance vehicles are doing a lot of twin turbo V6 or turbo 4-cylinder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
There's nothing naturally aspirated anymore.
no, which kind of actually. What car were we looking at yesterday? Like brand new, supercar.
It
It
wasn't.
was like a Bugatti or something,
There was a Bugatti, yeah,
or like the one with the
with the Bugatti Huayra.
I don't remember. The one with like the V18 or something.
Oh, I think that was Bugatti.
I think it was a Bugatti, but that's naturally aspirated.
Yeah. So, well, where's Bugatti at again? What region are they? What country are they from?
I want to say France.
That could be.
I want to say France.
Yeah, they're French.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Um,
But yeah, so I guess it's. Yeah, I mean, even yours is a turbo engine.
yeah, I mean it's generous to call it a turbo, just because it's like that big and has plastic parts in it.
Yeah, well,
It's-
technically.
I honestly should swap it with a real turbo and see what it does and how much better it
Can
performs.
you fit that in there?
No, not a bigger one, just a real solid metal one.
Oh, yeah.
And not just the stock one. But I have noticed I've had an issue where the turbo cut out at one point, and
Oh.
I think it was just a sensor thing. That was the only time it happened, and it hasn't happened since. I don't know what was going on. I think it was just frozen or something maybe.
Weird. Yeah.
But-
Not too cold.
Yeah, the turbo cut out, and I have never thought of the turbo as, in my car specifically, as small and as nothing as it is really.
Mhm.
I've never thought of it as being completely necessary.
Yeah.
But when it cut out, you can definitely tell.
Oh, I bet. I
That-
mean, it's what, 1.5 liter?
Yeah, it's a 1.5 liter
Yeah.
in that 3,700 pound car.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, you've said before that. I mean that it's too small of an engine for that car anyway.
Right. Yeah. If I were to try to tow somebody on a skateboard, it probably would not work because it's
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. The fact that the entirety of the engine is relying on the turbo to give it the minimum amount of power needed for that car is kind
Yeah.
of ridiculous.
So when it cut out on the highway, so I noticed it immediately. Sounded a little different. Sounded like the engine all of a sudden was working harder, which obviously it was.
Right, like higher RPMs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sounded a lot deeper of a tone.
Oh,
So
right. Yeah.
It just sounded like it was actually working. And then I couldn't I could obviously accelerate, but it was a lot slower of an acceleration.
Uh-huh.
And it made me realize that as little as that turbo is, and as cheap as that turbo is, it definitely helps. And without that turbo, this car would not pretty much function.
Yeah. Right.
So
But yeah, I just saw that the RS5.
the RS5, yeah, it looks pretty sweet too. We'll put up a picture of it.
Mhm. Yeah,
Both
it's
front and back probably.
yeah, it's the front. The front is really cool.
Yeah.
I really like the front. I'll have to see when somebody gets their hands on it. I'm gonna watch a review.
Yeah.
And see
Has
what
it been
it's all
released
about.
yet? Like, is it available to purchase?
No, it like just debuted like a week ago,
Okay.
and so they're doing all of the. Like it's out there, and like probably you can pre-order it.
Testing and whatnot.
Yeah, and I mean it's on the road and everything, but I don't think you can buy it.
Yeah.
For sure yet, like own it, but
Yeah.
soon.
I feel like when it comes to the looks, it's really not that hard to make a sedan look good, but most people don't do it. Like,
Yeah, I mean there's really not much you can do
no.
to a sedan.
No,
without-
but there's like little things that you can do to make it sharper or like
yeah, like I know, like Hyundai with the Elantra,
Mhm.
there's got those like panels that like make triangles inside,
Yeah.
and like that gives it depth and everything.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, a good example of a really basic car is the Malibu. Like for years,
Yeah.
the Malibu just looked like a boring old rounded sedan,
yeah,
and then I think just in the last couple of years of it being around, they just changed a couple different things to make the front end a little bit sharper, the rear end just a little bit
Yeah.
different, and it looked good. Like for a sedan, it looked really good.
yeah. One of my coworkers just got a Malibu. I'm not sure what year it is, but I saw it in the parking lot. I'm like, it's actually
Yeah.
not that bad of a car.
Yeah.
Like it actually looks pretty decent.
Yeah, but for the longest time, it just looked like a boring old sedan. Same thing with the Impala, which is basically the same car. I don't know what, I never learned what the difference between those two were. I just always thought they were the same thing with a different badge on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, back in like, yeah, the 2010s or whatever, like late 2000s, early 2010s, a lot of cars were the same.
Yeah, well,
a lot of cars were the same.
Mid 2000s was when everything was rounded, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like that was like the whole thing was everything was just round.
Because like everything changed as soon as it hit the year 2000.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, okay, we're all going to do the same exact thing, and everything is gonna look boring again.
Y2K, this is the new century. We're all gonna be doing really cool things. Just kidding. We're making everything boring.
Yeah, all round and bubbly and stupid.
I just remember it was the worst looking Camaro, worst looking Mustang ever. Like
yeah, it's like they were on something. Everybody was on something. But I think, we're in an age now where companies are actually trying to make things look good, even if they don't care about their consumers.
Yeah. Well, I'm very happy about them taking time and caring about the cosmetic look of the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want them to worry more about that and sacrifice the mechanical perfection of their vehicles, which it seems like they're doing.
Yeah,
especially in the interior of vehicles.
Oh,
all of the added technology that they're advancing, the iPads and whatnot, and all the extra stuff that is not necessary, but they're doing anyway when they could just be making people happy by making a longer lasting vehicle.
Yep. Yeah, because nobody needs, like when someone's going to buy a car, they're like, oh yeah, I want a screen that goes across my whole my whole dash. It's like nobody is looking for that, and nobody wants it.
Well, maybe they are, but they're those idiots that are like, okay, I want my everyday driving, the 20 minutes to work to be the most luxurious drive of my life, and I don't really care if my car breaks down on the way there because I just want it to be fun.
I don't know. They're putting unnecessary things that people didn't ask for in cars instead of, they need to get feedback. And that's not what's happening.
They get plenty of feedback. They get people like us and people on Reddit and all of these reviews. They get the feedback, but they do not listen to it.
Yeah.
They don't care.
And, well, I mean, they're getting, I guess they don't really need it because they're getting data from you anyway.
Yeah. They have chips in your car that just sends all the data to them.
Yeah. So that's all they're looking at.
So I don't know if like they know that things are going to go wrong, and so they're watching the data from your car and just kicking back and like, yep, watch this engine cut out right now. That's about to fail.
You have your own FBI agent for your car.
Yeah.
They're looking
what we do on our phones. I don't know. I feel like we've talked about technology a lot, but it's one of the biggest issues that's going on with the car world, and
it is a very big problem.
Yeah. I mean, you look at back when cars were lasting a long time and people were happy with their vehicles a lot for the entirety of the vehicle's life.
Yeah.
And vehicles were running minimum of 300,000 miles.
Yeah. And honestly,
what were they like? They had nothing to them but a steering wheel and an engine and a seat.
Yep. Buttons on your dash, actual physical dials and stuff. Yep. I even with, say, like 10 years ago, so 2016.
Okay.
Like, do you know anybody who bought a car in 2016 and is still driving that car?
I wouldn't say so.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's such a common thing nowadays to, get the new thing.
Yeah.
They want a new car.
But unfortunately, that brings us back to the whole
numbers
thing and everything being so expensive.
That's part of the reason why it's going up.
Yeah.
Is because, people are just continuously buying new things instead of nobody even knows how long a car is going to last anymore because nobody's going to drive it for that long because they're just going to buy a new one.
Right. And that's exactly the point I was trying to make with certain people not caring about how long their car is going to last. They care about the technology inside, and they care about the convenience and the comfort.
Yeah, and as soon as something new comes out, I mean, if their car doesn't have it, they want their car to have it.
Right.
So that's why they buy a new one. And honestly, that's probably why I'm gonna keep my truck for as long as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's an '08.
Yeah.
With 117,000 miles.
Yeah.
That thing is gonna last so long. It's gonna last forever.
As long as you take care of it. As long as you do the pre-maintenance and not just wait for things to go out.
Yeah.
Like, how long is your
I do all my
suspension been
oil
running?
changes. A little bit.
Yeah, quite a long
and
time.
the bearing was kind of failing.
Whoa.
It wasn't doing that, but it was
That's
it was
usually the
starting
sign
to
of-
fail for probably a couple months, I would say, because the outside of the tire is worn more than the rest of it. So,
and then also getting new tires when you need them.
I don't know about that. I'm doing just fine. With
I
my
worry
tires.
that yours are about to start showing thread.
Okay, if that happens, I will buy. I will definitely.
If that
buy.
happens, it might be too late. You might not pay attention, and you might blow a tire.
I won't blow a tire.
Okay.
I know that for a fact. I'm not gonna blow a tire.
Better not.
I do have a spare. I have a full size spare with tread on
That's
it.
good. I would hope pickup trucks have full size spare.
Yep, and I found my jack
Nice.
and my the bar to take off your lug nuts. When I was cleaning my truck out the other day, I actually found all that stuff.
Nice.
Because there's like compartments under the back seat.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say, are
everything.
they under the back seats?
Yeah, I have a spot specifically for the jack. Actually, that
It
shows
fits in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I put it in there, so I know where everything is now. So if I ever need to use it,
You know where it is.
I know where it is.
So yeah, I've been looking at 2006 to 2008 Rams as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Unfortunately, all those are either 280,000 miles or rusted pieces of crap. So
all
they're
rusted out.
hard to find that are actually in decent shape.
Yeah.
But
Which kind of sucks because I actually would like to get like a completely new bed.
Yeah.
But
unfortunately,
it's not gonna happen.
the reason you would like to get a new bed is exactly what's happening with every other one is they're all rusting out.
Yeah.
But something with Dodge in those years was bad with rust.
Yeah. It's just everywhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just everywhere, it's starting to rust.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Really bad around the wheel wells and the rocker panels and the
Yeah.
tailgate.
Yeah.
Real
Dude,
bad.
I've got literal fist-sized holes in my tailgate.
Well, I've seen just driving around for work. There's Rams listed on the side of the road, but you can literally see the frame from the side of the vehicle because the rocker panels are just gone.
Yeah. Luckily, I still have my rockers.
Yeah.
And my running panels.
Well, if you keep watching it in the winter, if you get the car wash subscription and wash it
Which
minimum
I do.
once a week in the winter,
Yeah, I do try to
it'll keep
do that every
the
once
salt
in a
off
while.
of it.
Yeah,
You should probably get your frame under the line too.
it is.
Yeah, but how good is it? Because sometimes you have to redo it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
even if
also
you take
check-
spray and bed liner and go and just spray it
Oh,
on the
right.
frame.
Yeah, I mean, that's... When I bought it, I assume they did it, when I bought it.
Yeah.
Because, they did the bed as well.
Okay.
So, I assume they did it, and that was 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 3 years now.
Not too bad then. But well, I'm looking to buy a truck.
Yeah,
I've
you
been
have
looking
for a long time.
I have been for a long time. Even before I bought this stupid car, I was looking at buying a truck. Unfortunately, this car, I bought it for certain reasons. Those reasons no longer apply. So I don't need this car. Don't need it for the gas mileage. I don't really care about gas mileage anymore. Even though people keep telling me to care about the gas mileage. Don't. But yeah, I've been looking 2006, 2008 Dodge Rams, 1500s, 5.7s. Would not hate a Cat Eye, 2003 to 2005 Silverado.
Okay.
Would not hate one
Yep.
of those. What's the common theme here? They're older. They have less technology. They're known to have good motors that last a long time.
Yep.
Like...
Yeah, everything that everybody wants. But, that is why...
No. Everything that everybody should want.
Okay, yeah,
Everything
should
that
want.
makes a good truck. Not the iPad and the full-length screen dash and the
Right.
freaking sunroof, which a sunroof is nice, but you don't need it in a pickup truck. That's what the bed's for.
Yeah.
You lay in the bed.
I actually saw it was a graph, and it was showing, like one truck from, like 1980 or something, and then a truck from 1990, and then a truck from 2000, and then like 2010, 2020.
Yeah.
And it was showing the length of the bed compared to the length of the cabin, and like the rest of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
And the cabin or the bed is shrinking and the cabin is growing, but the entire truck is getting bigger somehow. Yeah. How is that possible? What are they doing? We have like 5-foot beds.
5.5 usually, yeah.
Yeah, 5.5-foot beds with like 8-9 feet of cabin and engine.
Well, obviously the driver and the passenger should have a lot of legroom. That's where the most common seats are.
Well, right, yeah, I'm not saying they should sacrifice that.
Ford and I believe Dodge in their full-size cab, probably GM too, do a good job of having enough legroom for full-size adults. Mm-hmm. However, they go a little overboard, if we're being honest. My parents have a full crew cab F-150.
Yep.
And I can sit in the back extremely comfortably.
Yeah.
I'm a 6'1", decent-sized man.
Yep.
I sit in the back of that pretty comfortably. My knees don't even touch the front or the back of the front seats.
Yeah. Same thing with like current gen Raptors and stuff.
Yeah.
Those are huge. Back seats are ginormous.
Right.
I mean, you have as much space as you do up front. Probably more, honestly.
I mean, if you were to fold the seats down and have something in the foot area, you would have like a queen size bed.
Yeah, seriously.
Like you don't need quite that much space. Obviously, it's nice.
Yeah, but I mean,
you don't need it.
Yeah, exactly. Like what you said.
And
that's what the bed is for.
How rare, freaking full crew cab long box Rams are nowadays? Like my old coworker said, his buddy was looking for one, and he spent like 2 years just going in and looking, just checking every once in a while, and he could not for the life of him find one. I mean, you either get the full crew cab or the long box. Like, if you get a full crew cab Ram, you're going to have, like, a 5.5-foot box on it.
Exactly, yeah.
Ford did really well in, like, the 2013-14 ish years, to where they have there's a lot of those full crew cab 6.5-foot boxes out there.
Yep.
But once they hit 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I mean, it's full crew, 5.5-foot box, and the bed just looks super short.
I know. I mean, I'm lucky on mine to have at least a quad cab with a 6.5-foot.
So it is still its own door in the rear.
Yeah.
But it's not as much legroom.
Right. It's enough.
Right. So for you don't need that legroom.
Yeah.
If I were to go buy a truck right now, I would be happy with that, because it's like kids are on the way in a few years, maybe. They're going to spend a couple years in car seats and kick in the back of my seat. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to be small young adults and be able to fit in the back, whether there's a ton of legroom or not.
Yeah, exactly. So
I wouldn't need a full crew cab anyway right now either.
I mean, yeah, I think those like bigger trucks, I mean, are, I guess, advertised as family vehicles, which is kind of weird.
What? The like full crew cab ones?
Yeah.
Are they really?
I think so. I mean, not advertised, but I mean that's what their intentions are.
Yeah.
With the huge back seat and everything.
Right.
I mean, family vehicles. But like that's what, a Traverse is for.
Yeah.
Or that's what a Durango is for.
But what if you want a bed?
That's why you get a truck on the side.
So people are supposed to have 3 vehicles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. A family. A full family.
Let's say a 5.
A husband and a wife. And
let's say 3 kids.
Yeah, okay, sure. 3 kids. I think 3 vehicles is fine. We can have a family
If
family
all the kids
vehicle.
are younger? What if they can afford that?
Well,
some people can barely afford 2 vehicles. You know the price of vehicles. Some people can't afford 2 vehicles.
That's true. I mean, I know quite a few people who share vehicles as well. And that don't even have vehicles.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of my coworkers, they live close enough to work that they don't even own a car. They bike or walk.
It's healthy.
Yeah, or take the bus. I mean, one of my coworkers, she has a car, but she just takes the bus half the time. Because, I mean, it's easier and convenient.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going overtime by now, so...
Nah, there's no such thing as overtime. But
no.
Yeah,
we'll go ahead and wrap it up here.
Yeah, we'll cut it.
hope you guys, if you've stuck around this long, which we hope you have, there's no reason not to. I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's episode of the BC Auto Podcast.
Yep.
We will be back next week.
Yeah, we'll be back next week.
So we appreciate you hanging around, and make sure you like and comment anything else you want us to do research on or want to hear about. Or
I'm always down to do research.
Yes.
That is something
and
I'm
we
very
want to
interested
read comments if you guys want to comment. So,
Yep. All the comments we'll read and we'll reply and do our best to.
Comment your own opinions on if you agree or disagree with some of the things we are talking about.
Yep. Or tell us if we're wrong about stuff too.
Yeah, because we probably are wrong about several things.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I only glance over news and stuff, so
yeah,
it's not the most accurate, but.
And if you want to share more information on things that we talk about too.
Yep.
So just interact with us. We will interact back. We want to hear from you. So
yep.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and we will see you next week.
Yep. See you next week.